If I'm being quite honest, it's kind of terrifying that we're in a new decade. Time moves way too fast and we'll never be able to stop it. But I'd be lying to you guys if I said I wasn't excited for this year's animation, baby. Yes! I see you. Woo! Yeah, keep clapping. Look, the point is 2020 is upon us and we are finally getting all of that sweet, sweet animation that felt so far off so long ago, but now is about to be right in our hands. We get to eat it up and consume it. So, weird introductions aside, guys, I'm Nemo and I am also joined by my co-host, the incredible Ostrich Vox. And guys, today we are going to be looking at the cartoons we are so excited to see in 2020. This is shaping up to be one of the most unique and exciting years for animation in both cable and streaming. So let's stop beating around the bush and just talk about these shows. I want to start out by giving credit where credit's due by giving a nod to Infinity Train, which is having its second season. I'm only giving it a nod because as I record this, it's literally coming out tomorrow. And honestly, by the time this video gets out, it will probably have already been out for a while. But it came out in 2020 and we were all incredibly excited for it. So I just want to make sure it's acknowledged so people don't think I forgot. I'm always thinking about Infinity Train, like it's a disease. Speaking of new seasons of shows that we love, BoJack Horseman Season 6, the final season, is coming out at the end of January. A great way to start out 2020 as a year for animation, and a solemn goodbye to one of the greatest animated shows we've ever seen. We were all shocked when we found out that Netflix canceled it, and equally as intrigued when we found out that this last season would be twice as long, split in half, especially with Season 6A's cliffhanger ending, paired with just how incredible Season 6 has been so far. I know that BoJack is going to close out strong with one of the best seasons it's ever had. And I know I will cry. Probably. I'll cry very hard. Such is life.
Netflix is putting their best foot forward in fully realizing the potential of animation. And the best example of this is the upcoming interactive animated series, Battle Kitty. That's right, you heard me, an interactive animated series. Now, interactive content is not new to Netflix, but as an animated TV show, it's pretty much unheard of. Battle Kitty is created by Matt Lazel, who stated, "Netflix has given me the incredible opportunity to help change how young people see themselves. Like Kitty, an aspirational underdog with a big spirit of determination, I want kids who feel small to realize, instead, that they can stand strong, have friends, and go on to do amazing things." It's not really clear where the interaction part will come into play, but animation already lends itself to endless scenarios. Yet when crafting stories for animation, a lot of potential outcomes and routes end up on the cutting room floor. However, Battle Kitty is allowing some of these ideas to see the light of day. In layman's terms, this is kind of Future Vision, the TV series. Yeah, that put a smile on your face, didn't it? Well, I'm not sure Battle Kitty is going to be right up my alley, as I don't want to judge off the surface level, but I do feel like a bulk of Netflix kids programming is, well, actually made for the younger demographic, but off the concept alone, I'm more than willing to check it out. And I hope you guys do too.
We're also getting Amphibia Season 2. Amphibia is the incredible Disney cartoon made by Gravity Falls alumni Matt Braley, following the adventures of teen Anne, who's transported to an incredible frog fantasy world where she has to learn to adjust, makes new friends, and goes on adventures, learning great lessons along the way. So far, it has had one incredible season, one that's left us all wanting more, and in 2020, we're finally gonna get that. Speaking of Disney Channel animation, guys, I would say the biggest show that's coming out in 2020 is The Owl House. This show, from the mind of Dana Terrace, another Gravity Falls alumni, has a similar premise of a teenage girl being thrust into the world of magic and living and staying with a rebellious witch while she attempts to learn magic herself. Every single thing we've gotten from this show so far, from the theme song that's come out to any clip or concept art, has been incredibly promising and intriguing, and with the amount of hype built up around the show, because of how good it looks, I just know it is going to deliver. Fans have been waiting on this one for a while, so this is going to be a pretty exciting premiere, and one that I'm sure will not let us down.
Rick and Morty should also continue new episodes this year. We're gonna get the second half of Season 4, and I'm hoping even Season 5 could start up in the fall. They did say that they wanted the wait between Seasons 3 and 4 to be the last big wait. And considering they're already in the writing stages of Season 5 when Season 4 started rolling out, I actually am pretty hopeful that they can get on such a consistent schedule. A new season every year in fall, that carries over to 2020, maybe we chill out in the summer, but that's only so they can go ham again and again. Though, you know, I would say the pressure may be on for Rick and Morty, because 2020 could mark 3 years since we've seen Evil Morty. Considering the show's popularity may be ever growing, it'd be a great way to keep stirring up conversations about it if Evil Morty popped up sometime soon. But you know what? We could be wrong. Likely wrong.
Speaking of waiting a long time for a show, guys, after years of this weird cat and mouse game, TBS and JG Quintel, and silence from pretty much everybody, Close Enough, the adult animated show from the creator of Regular Show, is finally coming out. Anybody who's been following Close Enough through all of this madness knows how exhausting it was, and there was a point, I'm not gonna lie, where I just thought we'd never see it and it would be stuck in production hell forever. But no, we have official confirmation. JG Quintel has tweeted, Close Enough is finally coming out. in 2020. I'm not sure how this show's gonna go. Adult animation's kind of a hard niche to get into, but I feel like regular show is always meant for an older audience anyway, so now that you can finally swear and play around with more adult themes, it's going to be just incredible. Not to mention the fact that a lot of fans of regular show are actually adults now. I can already see it having a huge audience. We'll just have to wait and see, and I have no doubt that this show will also deliver. Another adult animated show I'm excited for is Hulu's original Solar Opposites. This comes from the mind of Justin Roiland of Rick and Morty fame. It's a sitcom about aliens living on Earth, and honestly on paper it doesn't sound that exciting, I'm not gonna lie, but knowing that it's a brainchild of Justin Roiland, I have no doubt this is at least going to be incredibly entertaining. Justin Roiland's brand is just consistently on point and entirely weird in a way that I only attribute to him. So the idea of him having another show besides Rick and Morty, especially keeping in with the sci-fi theme, which he's so good at, I feel like Solar Opposites is going to be a really good show.
However, something that does look more up my alley is Centaur World, another Netflix original that, word on the street, some Steven Universe alumni are working on it. Granted, they are too a Battle Kitty, but I'm trying to hook you guys on. Centaur World is described as an animated musical comedy series that follows a warhorse who is transported from her gritty, war-torn world to a strange, colorful land inhabited by singing centaurs of all species, shapes, and sizes. Just look at this promo art. Yeah, these are centaurs, but their top half isn't human. This guy's a giraffe. We have a zebra, we have a llama. These are one of the cartoons that kids and stoners can get behind. Are you kidding me? However, there will likely be hints of an overarching story. As the initial press synopsis reads, desperate to return home, she befriends a group of these magical creatures and embarks on a journey that will test her more than any battle she's ever faced before. I truly am smitten with this concept. I'm ready to once again feel like I'm tripping balls and probably going to cry over a wacky but heartfelt kids show and musical. Those songs are gonna slap. I can feel it. Centaur World is also slated for 20 episodes, so we're likely gonna get a pretty meaty season, unless they pull a classic Netflix move, where they release 10 episodes as one season and then 10 episodes as the second one. 'Tis this the curse of good binge culture.
Sticking to new streaming shows, we have the Netflix original Inside Job. This adult animated comedy from another Gravity Falls alumni, Shion Takuchi, is a workplace comedy set in the shadow government where one woman tries her hardest to keep all of the weird supernatural stuff a secret from the rest of the world. It's a pretty interesting premise, and I'm actually really excited to see, especially if she worked on Gravity Falls, which did supernatural stuff so right. And again, more adult animation is just incredibly exciting, especially diversified adult animation.
Seeing such talent tackle an adult animated series with no restrictions has me amped.
And Netflix has had some pretty good animated originals, so I have a really good feeling about this show.
And I already think it's gonna cause the 2020s to be off to an amazing start. Now we just gotta get our foot in the door.
And finally, the We Bare Bears movie is coming out in 2020. We Bare Bears at this point is just a Cartoon Network classic. It's a cute show. It can do no wrong in my eyes, and the fact that it's finally getting a movie is just so well deserved. I love seeing Cartoon Network originals get movies too, because they usually always do well. And we all just want to see Ice Bear on the big screen, let's not lie.
While 2020 is the year for new beginnings, it is also the year of conclusions. Assuming they don't go beyond the 52 episode order pickup, She-Ra and the Princesses of Power only has one more season left, unless they split up into 2 parts, but considering the previous season was 13 episodes, I don't see them going in that direction. She-Ra is insane. It already had a strong start, but it's only gotten better with time. And I have a feeling that the final episodes are going to be a tearjerker. Seriously, no exaggeration, I'm ready to cry. And even though they wouldn't come out this year, I'm really hoping that 2020 will see some more Nickelodeon classic revival announcements, similar to Hey Arnold the Jungle Movie, Rocko's Modern Life Static Cling, and Invader Zim Enter the Florpus. Give me an Avatar The Last Airbender special that takes place after the original series that gives us a slightly older Aang, Katara, Zuko, Toph, and Sokka. They don't need to be full-blown adults, but there definitely has to be stories to tell after the war. I know we have graphic novels to shed some light on that, but I'm looking for something a little bit more, animated. Or what about Danny Phantom? Come on. Just one more special for that series would be amazing.
So there you have it, guys. That was our animation roundup for 2020. Again, 2020 is shaping up to be one of the best years for animation we've seen in such a long time, and I couldn't be more excited to just enter this new decade with some new animation, with some new cartoons that all seem like instant classics.
But 2020 is also going to be the year for Glitch Text, the end of Steven Universe Future, Adventure Time Distant Lands, Infinity Train Book 3, and likely so much more we're not even aware of yet. That new SpongeBob movie? Huh? That's a thing. Between the arrival of new shows, the return of older shows, and blockbuster hits that I can't wait to feast my eyes on. Animation is truly stronger than ever. I probably say that every year, but until it stops ringing true, I'm always going to sing the praises.
But as always, I want to know what you guys think. Are you excited for these shows? Are you not? Is there a show that we missed that you're excited for? Let us know in those comments down below, or tweet to us Roundtable vids, or meet us Retro Nemo. If you want to consider helping out the Roundtable, you can support us on Patreon or become a member of the channel and get exclusive access to scripts and avatars. As always, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like, share it, and subscribe to the Roundtable for more incredible cartoon content. As always, guys, I'm Nemo, and I will see you next time. Peace.